Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Becoming a Powerhouse Brand. I am here today to talk about confidence because I hear quite a lot from people saying, oh, it's okay for you because you're so confident, like you're doing all these speaking things, you're doing your YouTube channel, like you're doing all these amazing things, and you must be just so confident, it must be so easy for you. It has taken a lot of work to feel confident and to not worry about what other people think. As a child, I would always be the kid that would never put their hand up in class. Like it just wouldn't happen. I would never have put my hand up in class for fear of, even if I knew the answer to the question, I wouldn't have done it because there would be 1% of me that was thinking, if it's wrong, I'm going to look like an idiot, and always fearing what other people thought of me. Um, and the thing is, confidence is one of those things that you don't wait for it. You have to work on it. It's something that you build by showing up and doing things that feel scary. And when I say about doing things that feel scary, this is not about doing things that are out of alignment. And that is an entirely different topic altogether, which I can cover in a separate episode. But I'm all about creating a business and a life that is aligned to your values, to your vision, to what success looks like for you and what makes you feel good. Because energy is magnetic. When you can show up in an aligned way that is a true reflection and representation of you and what you're all about, you attract, you literally attract. So let's just think about like when you go to an event, let's just say you've gone to a wedding and you're in a room with all of these people, and there is somebody there that is really loud, really confident, is taking over the dance floor, that's wearing this bright colored dress, like fancy shoes. She's just like the life and soul of the party. You're going to get two people in there. You're either going to get the people that are instantly attracted to that person because they love her energy, because her whole sort of aura is really bringing them in. They love how she's just showing up like unapologetically as herself and she's just having the best time. You will get people that will absolutely love that. And you will also get people that will be triggered by it. You will get people that are actually repelled by this type of person and just say, oh my God, look at her. Who does she think she is? She's stealing the show, kind of thing. The thing with building your brand is it's exactly the same. You actually want to be repelling the people that aren't the right fit for you and also attracting those that are. And the way that you do that is actually showing up as who you are, who your true self is. And this is something that has taken me, I would say, years to practice because I absolutely worried about what people thought. But actually, what I have done is put myself into situations that felt stretchy, that felt uncomfortable because every time I've done it, guess what? I haven't died from doing it. Like, I haven't done that Instagram live and something terrible has happened to me. I've not delivered a masterclass online to a group of 1,000 people and something terrible has happened to me. I've not stood up and talked in front of a room of 60 people and something terrible has happened to me. It's always allowed me to see that doing that scary thing has led to personal growth. And the thing is, I was put in a situation a few weeks ago where I was at an event and I really stupidly made eye contact with who was running it. It was a Laura Burton's event. Can't speak. Um, she had done an event, and I made eye contact at the wrong time where we were doing our introductions. We were having to write down what our introductions would be, and I got picked. So I had to stand up in front of 60 people with a microphone and introduce myself and say what I was amazing at. And I was shaking. I was absolutely terrified. I'd never talked in front of that many people for like my business to actually show up as myself instead of being like the business owner. I was actually showing up as a personal brand. And I absolutely smashed it. Like everybody said how well I did. And I came away not even knowing what I said. I felt like I talked really fast. I felt like I just word vomited because I was so nervous. But actually, the adrenaline rush, the buzz that I got from it afterwards was amazing. And actually, I probably should have put myself in a position to do it again more like sooner afterwards. Because I think when you have too much of a gap between doing scary things like that, you can then start to talk yourself out of it. The thing is, our brains are designed to keep us safe. They're designed to remind us of things that could happen because our brains are always thinking what is going to keep us safe, like what could be life or death in every situation. So anything that feels scary, anything that is going against the norm, what we've experienced before, your brain is either going to tell you to do it or to avoid it. And when it's telling you to avoid it because it feels scary, most people will listen to that and they won't do it. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about doing something ridiculous that might actually put your life in danger. But in terms of the confidence, like going in the rooms on your own when you don't know anybody there, I would never have been that person a couple of years ago. I would say even 18 months ago, I wouldn't have been that person. There is no way I would have gone to an event in a room full of people that I didn't know on my own just to get myself out there because I wouldn't have had the confidence. As an introvert myself, I need to like psych myself up, and I quite often will try and talk myself out of going out, even if it's with like a group of friends. Like I need to be in the right frame of mind to want to go out. And I this year have put myself in the rooms. I've done the scary things. And do you know what's happened on the back of it? I feel the most confident I think I have ever felt in my life. But this has been from me working towards it. It's been from me actually standing up and doing the scary things, taking the scary action. And the thing is, when you do the things that feel stretchy, that is where growth happens. That is where magnetism happens. And when you're building a brand, it is all about standing out. If you're blending in with everybody else, saying the same thing as everybody else, people will just be scrolling past, or you'll just be friend zoned because people will think your post is really inspirational, or, oh, that's lovely, I really like this post. You want to be showing up as the person that has the passion because what you're doing right now in your business is you're doing something you're passionate about, whether that is the actual act of doing your particular project is like something that you're really passionate about doing, or the impact that is going to have on that client. If you are somebody that is changing their life through supporting them with their business, with their mindset, with their health, or whatever, you're impacting that person's life. So you should absolutely be showing up in a confident way to bring more people in because actually you're doing a disservice to your audience if you're not showing up and showing your expertise. So showing up with confidence takes time. It does take you doing the scary things. But like I said before, it's not about doing things that are out of alignment. You need to feel like it's a stretch. You need to feel like it might feel a bit scary, but it can't be something that is going completely against your own values, your own sort of human design. So the next thing for me is just to prove to myself that I can do it, is I would love to speak on stage at some point next year, maybe 2026, but let's go with 2025, where I can speak on stage in front of like 200 people and deliver either a masterclass or some kind of mini training or something. That is for me the scariest thing I could possibly do because I know from back when I was a child actually putting my hand up and saying the answer in front of everybody felt terrifying. Even going into an exam room was terrifying. I would forget every single bit of revision that I had done for every exam, and I did so terribly at every single exam because the fear got the better of me. Because it felt scary being in this room where it was all quiet and you had to sit there in silence and fill in these papers, and there was all this pressure to get the grades because you wanted to go on and do this next thing. Like that pressure meant that I literally forgot everything. And I already have in my head, if I did a speaking gig like that, I will forget everything before I go on. Like it will all literally just go out of my head. But that is something that I need to work on. And the thing is, I want to do this for my own personal growth because I have seen what happens off the back of doing the scary things, of taking that scary action. Now, you can be somebody that looks at other people, seeing how confident they are. You can be the kind of person that comments on my stuff saying, oh, you're so confident, and I would never wear that, and I would never do that thing, I would never talk, I would never do that live because I feel scared. That was me just a few years ago. I was absolutely bricking it the first time I did live to the point my palms were sweating. I felt sick. I don't even know what I said. I rambled through it so fast. There was nobody even watching. And it was just awful. I felt absolutely awful, like before and even afterwards. And when I was doing it, like it was all just a blur. I did it so fast. I mean, I'm a fast talker anyway, but it was terrible. And even if you were to go back on my social media feed and look at some of my very first reels that I did, some of my first stories that I did, I am not confident whatsoever, but I still did it. I did the thing, I did the messy action. And that's the thing with building your own confidence. It's about taking the risk, it's about doing the things that feel stretchy, because that is where growth really does happen. You've got to build that confidence up yourself because when you can start to show up as an authority, you're going to bring in the kinds of clients that are going to be aligned to you, that are going to be the kind of clients that you would love to work with, that are going to give you those incredible testimonials. And the thing is, when you start showing up and talking to camera and sharing with your audience what you're all about, how you help them, your own personal journey, your personality, you're going to attract people that are connected to you, that align to you, that really like what it is that you have to say it, how you show up, how you deliver your content. But you're also going to be repelling those that just don't like how you show up. And that is the whole point in building a brand. That's what you want. You want to be Marmite. You want to be the person that is showing up in a way that is either going to turn away those that aren't the right fit, those people that would be an absolute pain in the ass client, or that you wouldn't even want to work with anyway, or that don't even have a business if you're someone that works with business owners. You want to be turning those people away. You don't want them in your space because they're taking up space for those that are the right fit for you. But you want to be bringing in those that are the perfect fit for you. So that is what it's all about. It's about growing and building your confidence up as you go and doing the scary things. Because that is where success comes from. If you keep doing the same thing you have always done, you're going to keep getting the same thing you've always got. And I know I've said that on multiple podcast episodes. If you've been listening for a while, you're like, oh my God, she's saying that again. She says it on everyone. I don't say it on everyone. But it's so true. You have to change. You have to adapt. The online space changes so fast. People's buying habits change so fast. How we're absorbing content changes so fast. And the thing is, what used to be, we needed to have 7 touch points for people to become familiar with our brands, to start to recognize what we're all about, to recognize our content. It's now more like 20. So when you can start to show up, when you can start to show up with confidence, talk on camera, get in the rooms, make those connections and have those opportunities that might feel scary as hell right now, they're all going to help you to grow your brand, to boost your visibility, to get yourself out there more, and to help you become an authority in your business. If you want to position yourself as a leader, if you want to get things like PR articles like pitched and released, if you want to secure speaking gigs, if you want to run events, if you want to bring high level clients into your offers, into your audience, you need to be showing up as who you are. You need to be showing up as the authority, as the leader, because people will learn from you. People want to learn from you. They want to hear your story. They want to see what you're all about. They want to get to know your vision, your values, how you can support them, because that is what's going to make them want to buy from you. And the thing is, this isn't all about selling. This isn't all about bringing in loads of money. It can bring in loads of money. But the thing is, this is for you. This is for your own personal development and your own personal growth, because when you do those stretchy things, growth happens. You're going to bring in those opportunities. And the thing is, success doesn't come from perfection. You don't need to show up confidently in a way that feels perfect. So things like your reels that you're creating, your stories, when you're delivering a masterclass, your first one probably won't be perfect. And that's fine, because you can grow on it for the next one. You can improve it for the next one. You can get feedback from people you've delivered trainings to so that you can improve and mean that your next one and the one after that and the one after that just gets better and better and better. My first masterclasses were rubbish. I talked at them for so long that actually they probably all came away from it feeling really overwhelmed. But now I love to deliver masterclasses. They're really interactive because I ask questions. I get them involved in it. Confidence comes from building your confidence up by doing the messy, scary, big moves. And when you become an action taker, you become a magnet for the success, for the things that you desire. So I hope this has given you a takeaway today. The thing with confidence is there is a lot of mindset that needs to be worked on. And I'm by no means a mindset specialist. This is definitely something that you need support with. And this is where, like, I personally find things like journaling, having one-to-ones with coaches, being in high-level coaching programs for support in mindset, listening to manifestations, speaking affirmations, doing all of those things, I find personally helps me. It might not help you, but it really does help me to get in that right frame of mind. And the thing is, a lot of mindset issues come from past experiences. So if you can make new experiences, new opportunities, and do those scary things that help to grow your confidence, your mindset will shift as you do more of that action. That's exactly what has happened for me over the last year, over the last 18 months, is I've done the messy action. I've done the things that felt scary as hell. And now I'm so laser focused on my vision There is no competition. There is nobody else doing what I'm doing in the way that I'm doing it. There is nobody else out there with the same experience as me, with the same journey, with the same vision, with the same purpose, the values. There's literally not one person out there doing what I'm doing. And this is what you need to do for your own business because when you have a personal brand, you have no competition. You are your only competition. You're only in competition with who you are right now because the person has achieved, like the version of you that's already achieved the success that you desire, she's moving in different ways to what you're doing currently right now. So, what bigger action could you take from today that is going to allow you to make it one step closer to becoming that next level version of yourself? Because you've always got to think if you've got this big goal, whether it's you want to achieve 10K months, 20K months, 30K months, if you want to become debt free, if you want to travel the world with your family, if you want to take your kids out of school, if you want to pay for private tuition, like whatever that looks like for you, whatever success is, how are you actually showing up in your day-to-day life when you have achieved those things? So if you imagine yourself when you've already achieved those things, what does your life look like? How are you showing up? How are you delivering your content? What kind of content are you sharing? Start showing up as if it's already happened because then you will bring that vision towards you. This isn't about chasing that vision and chasing the money and chasing the clients. This is about showing up unapologetically as yourself, as your next level version of yourself, so that you attract things come towards you. You're not chasing them. And the thing with confidence building is exactly that. It's about showing up as if you have already achieved the success that your next level version of yourself has. Because if you've got it in your vision, if it's something that you desire so much, there is a future version of yourself that already has it. It's happened, it's done. So start showing up in a way that is reflective of that. Start showing up with more confidence, and it will feel scary. This single episode isn't going to leave you going from feeling absolutely shitting it to delivering a live masterclass or going live on your Instagram account with absolutely zero wobbles. You're going to do things like stumble over your words or do something wrong or get all flustered or be sweating or like whatever. It's just part of it because you've not experienced it before. But if you can do that thing and come away from it and realize actually nothing terrible has happened from doing that, I'm going to do it again tomorrow and do it again and again and again until you realize actually it's nowhere near as scary as what you'd said it was. And then what you're going to be doing is showing your audience what can be done. You can help other people because you're leading the way. You're showing that you have gone and taken the messy action and gone from feeling so terrified, like I did, to now delivering lives, to doing podcasts, to writing a book, to delivering masterclasses to live audiences of over 1,000 people, to now wanting to be on stage in front of hundreds of people to deliver something. I say want, I'm going to do it. That is the transformation that can happen when you start to build on your confidence. So, the one thing I would love for you to get out of today is to start showing up differently, to start imagining what your life looks like when you have already achieved that next level of success that you desire. So, that vision board is going to become a reality when you start to live and show up in a different way. And it's small things. So if you think of your next level self when she has the success, when she has the clients, when she's filled her programs, when she has the wealth, how is she showing up to her clients? How is she delivering content? What is she doing on social media? How is she showing up with her website? How is she showing up in the room? What is she wearing? What kinds of things is she doing in her day-to-day life? Start taking small actions now because it's going to help you to get to that. It's going to help to bring that towards you. And if you would love to find out how you can work with me, I have an amazing 30-day dream client magnet. It's my dream client attraction video series called Scale. It's 30 days of daily, very short videos. Some of them are a minute long, some are 2 minutes. I think the longest one is 5 minutes. If you would love access to that, all you have to do is head to my Instagram and DM me the word scale, and I will send you the link. Or you can just click the link in the show notes below, whichever you feel best to do. But I hope you enjoy it. It's amazing. I've already had people, we've only been launching it less than 2 weeks, and I've had people secure paying full clients, sell out one of their programs, and I've had somebody else that's booked 3 clients from it. So I would love to hear what results you get from taking part. So you're just going to DM me the word scale on Instagram or click the link in the show notes below where you can get access to my free 30-day video series. Enjoy. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in another episode of Becoming a Powerhouse Brand. Take care.
Thank you for listening to this podcast episode. If you're ready to unlock the secrets of building your own personal brand, head over to my website, baileyandrue.com, where you can grab my free Brand Brilliance Blueprint today. It's your roadmap to success in the world of branding. And hey, let's stay connected beyond the podcast. Follow me on Instagram at baileyandrue for daily inspiration, behind the scenes insights, and exclusive content to fuel your brand journey. See you there.